Hello, everybody. Welcome to the first episode in a series where I'm going to play Minecraft. I know, terribly imaginative in what is probably the most oversaturated market on YouTube, but I'm always finding new content creators all the time, so hopefully you guys find me. No, I don't need that yet. There we go. Clearly you can see after, over a decade of playing this game, I'm quite good at it. And as you can see, I have some data packs installed, a few things from vanilla tweaks, just to improve quality of life a little bit. Farming for trees is probably the worst part of the vanilla game to me. It's just not enjoyable. And the quicker I can acquire wood, the quicker I can get to building my big buildings, the happier I am with this game. So, maybe I can find some coal or something down here. Thinking, already stuff spawning, that's always wonderful. I'm thinking that I'm going to collect a few supplies. Maybe get a furnace built. Oh, jeez. Maybe get a furnace built. And then I will explore the area, scout it out, see if there's... Alright. Riveting stuff, getting coal. Oh, jeez. If I can keep my cursor on the right block. There's some acacia over there. And you can see I have the golden. I might go and change that, just because it is very, very stark. Like, it looks pretty when you have nothing but that surrounding you. But we've got, like, these big, beautiful hills here. It'd be a shame to... Oh, there's some hills that way. It'd be a shame to just, wake up, turn around. Oh, jeez. Golden corral in my backyard. Maybe I will build a corral out there just to fully plumb the depths of that joke. Get all the cheap humor you can out of life. Get that over there. That's a good looking hill. I like that. I like this big plain too. This might throw a bridge in right here. Between these two hills. Oh. Yeah, I can already see something good coming through here. I'm gonna have to do some terraforming. There's all these holes and little puddles of water everywhere. Nice. Plenty of animals. This is good. It's gonna be a lot easier to... Oh, and a village and some mountains. Ooh, ooh, that is a good mountain. A good, like, snowy hill. Like, that is a perfect, like, round shape. Round shape. Look at that. That is nice. I like that. I like that a lot. Might have to put plenty of animals to use soon. Starting to run a little low on hunger. I like this hill. I like this a lot. Hopefully this means we're near some spruce, because while I do love oak and birch, gotta get some of that sweet, sweet spruce. And I don't have like a stream deck or something, so I have to... If I'm gonna cut any of this out, like, before I get to the editing stage, it's just gonna be pausing the game, pressing stop record, then going back, pressing record, editing out the the screens. Oh my lord! Okay, sir. Hey. Splendid terrain generation. Nice. There we go. Getting excited about a bundle. Let's see. Oh, so splendid. So splendid. Game of the year. Game of the year. Stealing that. Goodbye, everyone. Fare thee well. No. There's a farm plot over here, but I don't know if it has carrots in it. I can't really recognize them. Oh, it has to has carrot. It has to has. Yeah, it's got carrots. Finessed. 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 Ooh, wow. That is nice right there. I like that. Yes. This will make for some cool building, I think. For some... Oh, heck yeah. Yeah, that's going to be good. That's... Yeah, that's going to be nice. I feel like there's probably a ginormous cavern under here. Thinking for our first little house. Maybe down there? And then our very first, like, base will be putting some sort of fort or watchtower or something on the very crest of this hill up here. Like flattening this down a little bit and putting in... Ooh, one of the new bushes. Love those things. Flattening it down a little bit and, you know, ringing in some walls. Hey, cows. Ringing in some walls and making it defensible. As if, you know, that's really a problem in Minecraft, but that's what we all love to do. I'm not going to pretend I enjoy doing anything in this game besides, like, building medieval buildings. I'm not going to pretend that I'm going to try to appeal to people who don't prefer that style of Minecraft. Shout out to everybody that does build, like, modern or just some particularly unique Minecrafty style that isn't medieval. Oh, and there's a water temple. Nice. It's off that way. More hills. Ooh, we got donkeys. Cool. Yeah, I think this is this right here. And particularly to start with, that little, oof, gracious, that little shelf over there right above the water next to that big cavern, I think that is going to be a splendid place to start. Quite where I wanted to be to start the second segment. As you can tell from my inventory, I did in fact just get the first death of this series. Spoiler alert, it is not a hardcore survival series, otherwise I'd be punching my desk right now. Because I died in the stupidest way. I was minding my own business, fell 3 blocks, I was starving, of course, so didn't have, I was down to half a heart, and I exploded. Yep, just fell 3 blocks here when I didn't mean to, and I exploded. Shut up. Oh, jeez, my pickaxe is probably somewhere in the void down there. Ah, there it is. Go away. Don't like that. Don't like that. But this gives me the opportunity to take you guys on a little tour of this area I've been trying to light up. And while I'm collecting resources. Oh, golly. Oh, good heavens. Jeez. Goodness gracious. This is going to be... I can see it in my head. God, stop. I can see it in my head. This is going to be our... Obviously, our great mine area. There'll be... I'll throw some... Either some, like... I don't know. Like, either like a... almost like a castle wall. Down here, like, across this pillar. And maybe either bring the entrance down in through this way. Or down in around this way, so we get like a little landing, and then we have the stairs start taking us down that way. Oh, jeez. It's as if I did not just learn that it was not safe. But that will get us underneath the mountain instead of having to start like our mine and everything from all the way up here, which isn't a tremendous difference. It'll just be a little more convenient then. Life is constant pain. It'll just be a little more convenient than, say, digging a hole all the way up there or even down here. Just gonna Boom. Boom. Yes! Away with you. Away with you. Away with you. I'm too good at this game. Far too good. Far too good. Let's I swear. Need to get a bow. That's probably priority number 2. Getting a bow. But that can wait, because priority number 1 is getting our house set up. And what I'm thinking of is this little platform here. Just a simple 2-story little cobble house, maybe I'm thinking a wood roof, but if I can get a pretty good farm up and going, then I will definitely try and grow enough wheat to get a thatched roof going. I would love to have a thatched roof. I think it will match the aesthetic that I'm going to be going for with all my builds. And I don't often build thatched roofs. I just, I don't know. I guess I've just kind of avoided it in survival because growing all that wheat is the worst thing on the planet. Just about. Not many more unenviable tasks than growing enough wheat to get like a whole stack of, what's it called? Of hay bale blocks. But yeah, I'm going to start working on throwing the house together here, and all this tragic. Hopefully, we can get our little shelter raring to go. Just mixing in some. What is this? Andesite? Yeah, mixing in some andesite. Just keep everything interessante. Or I will not betray Duolingo. Sea interessant. Although I did just betray the entirety of the German people with that pronunciation, probably. But if I ever end up with any German viewers, 1, what are you doing here? 2, sorry, not bad. That wasn't good. Did I 100% meant to build a hoe, and I built a second pickaxe. I hope you guys find me entertaining or charming or something, because you will not be watching this series for quality interaction with this game or its mechanics. I'm sorry, you just won't. And if you say you are lying. Repent. Alright. So yeah, what we're going to do is we're going to have the rest of our little compound or our little community here, where I'll be building some farms, be importing some sheep, maybe doing some little like aesthetic farms, like if I can find some sweet berries, like do a little vineyard looking thing with the berries and everything. And then on the other side of this, we'll leave an entrance to like our first set of stairs to get down there. And then we'll, in earnest, start to expand our mining operation so that we can get enough like material, stone, and metals and whatnot to really, really make a mark on this area. All right, I'm going to break here again, and I will see you all down in the mines. All right, so I've cleared out a little bit of an area down here at the bottom of this cavern that I'm going to dress up more over time and definitely build like a better walkway up to the top. I'm thinking I'm going to bring stairs down from that little awning area and then come down here and maybe have multiple mine shafts in the future, or at least maybe some that lead to maybe a larger underground storage system, or even maybe to like a sub-level of the base that's eventually going to be on the very top of this hill, like a dungeon or something. I think that would be very cool. Ooh, excuse me. And it's going to take a long time. I'm definitely cannot wait for the update to with the copper tools to just be the game, because I would love to ignore having to get iron for just that little bit longer, because stone tools are honestly agonizing. There's something so quintessential about digging a big tunnel in Minecraft, but when you're doing it with stone tools, you start to bleed from the eyes a little bit. It's not the most pleasant experience the game has to offer, which, you know, fair point. It's the early game. Just adding that extra step to Minecraft's progression, I think, will, in some ways, slow it down a little bit, because there's obviously the race to get out of stone tools as fast as possible. But it would also make, I think it'll make the middle part of the game feel just a little bit more fleshed out. Like, there's no pressure to immediately find iron, because copper is better than stone, but it's not quite as good at iron. But, you know, if you're lazy, you're not gonna notice it that much, I don't think. And I think that is, honestly, that's enough material, I think, to get us where we, oh, some cobble down here. I honestly think that's enough material to get us where we want with the house. Almost ate raw potato. That would have been tragic. Bats. Gotta do something about these. Get them out of here, kill them, something. Hit them with shovels. I don't know. Lighting up everywhere, because I'm going to die if I don't. Already, the diabolical forces, they conspire. They conspire to have me. I know this is the riveting stuff that everybody signs on for in Minecraft Let's Plays, especially in the first few episodes. Like, how long are we going to watch this guy build today? 2, 3, oh. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, I want you in. That's why I'm the one running the series. Although, if there's something you guys would like to see, I will welcome your input. Being very generous with myself, imagining anybody is going to watch this, let alone comment. But if you do, why don't you go ahead and drop a like? I don't know. I don't actually understand the YouTube algorithm. I assume it does good things for you. For me, at least. But why don't you drop a like? Go on. Just drop a like. I'll appreciate it. Oh. Alright, so. Legs shattered. Building. Almost passable. Almost passable. That is going to be level 1. Let's make ourselves some. Make ourselves some slabs here. 2, 3, 4. I like building rooms that are 4 tall. It's so much less cramped even than slabs in a 3 tall room. Obviously, it adds a little more height to your buildings, but that's obviously not a bad thing. It's quite nice to have enough space, and I need yours. I need yours. Or I just need to sleep at night. One of the two. Oh! I have so little brain power. It's alarming. How did that one get close enough to hit me? Alright. Excitement's over. The rest of them shall burn. There we go. Take a moment to reorganize my once beautiful inventory. You come down here, and I know it's going to make some of you, like, hurl, but I need a bucket to get this farm up and running. So I'm just gonna waste that. And I'm gonna waste that, and hopefully I can go ahead and get agriculture. I say as I spot one of the best and worst things to come to this game. Free resources. And it's the back end of the ship, too. That's splendid. Door. Nice. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's gonna be awesome. Oh, that's gonna be cool. I like that. Plenty of paper. Buried treasure map. Let's... Blank? Oh, it's just a map. Now I'm pissed. Get out of here. Alright, cool. Whatever, I guess. Didn't even care about it. Did not even care about it. Oh, this is... I'm really inspired by this. Yeah, I can just imagine... like a lighthouse tower there, and a curtain wall coming across this way, and maybe like a hall or a gallery of some sort that overlooks the water, and a lower tower here, and maybe an archway, and another lower tower there. Like, that's... oh, this is gonna be awesome. This is gonna be awesome. And maybe like a town wall. I don't know. Yeah, like a town wall that links up with my little area on the shelf right here. Folks, I am cooking. Whether or not it's edible, we'll find out later. But I can already feel the old brain chemistry chemistrating. And that is either good ideas cooking up or a tumor forming. We will find out. Why? Come on. And if you continue to keep watching for whatever reason, you will keep being presented with incredible, just outstanding examples of how little I have learned about playing this game, despite having had it for a decade. More than a decade. Oh, that's depressing. It's been like 13 years. I'm old now. Ugh. Alright. Water achieved. Rather boring, unaesthetic farms for now. Don't need to reinvent the wheel here, just need a little classic 9x9 square. Carrots and taters. Carrots and taters. I don't know, do I have... where's all my wheat seeds? 2? That's it? Alright. Well. Not ideal. Delicious. Not ideal. But hopefully we can get some more, and like I said, get some wheat going and build that thatched roof I was talking about. That'll be a sight to see, won't it, folks? One of you. There'll be one person watching this video. And by golly, you will receive content. It will not be... Don't think it'll be good. But it will be content. You have my word. I don't know. It feels more like a threat. Definitely feels more like a threat than than a promise, really, considering what I'm putting out. More admiring the scenery, I guess. That's fair. My own fault. Broke my legs. Yep. That would be how I go out, like on a hike or something, just admiring the scenery, wrong step, plummet directly to my death. I don't know if I actually particularly care that there are windows here. Maybe let's just see what the flat wall looks like, and then I'll carve some windows in. I feel like it. You know what? Boom. Boom. Okay, cool. Okay, so they'll be off-center from, like, the rest of the house perspective. But that's 2. That's 1. That's 2. Then you have 2 and 2. Okay. So it's not quite even compared to, like, the rest of the house, but it follows a kind of evenness. Since this isn't much of a view anyway, what I'll do is... That's enough andesite. Yeah, that's... I think that's what we'll do. That's what we're gonna have to do. Excuse me. We'll start the ramp up here. Is it going to be too wide? You know what? I think I'll keep it 1 wide. I think that's what we'll do. And we'll... For this... We're cooking here. We are throwing things in a pot and seeing what burns and what doesn't. Because this is, I think, gonna be a certified hood classic. Nice. Now I think I like what's going on up here, being that it's flat and I can build things on it. Yeah, I'm liking this so far, I think. So let's clean this up. Oh, I didn't put my torches back in my offhand. Where's the rest of my torches? Have I used all of them already? That's ridiculous. This, I want a refund. This game blows. Oh, no. Please don't. No. Alright. Okay. I give up. This is, yeah, whatever, man. There we go. Alright, so... Ooh. Okay. Alright. Come here, you. Yep, you. Yep. I think this, whatever I'm cooking here, is working. It's gonna work. Now, the fireplace is gonna specifically be for food, because I'm gonna put campfires in it. Controversial opinion, I think campfires are quite good. Oh wait, none of these are full blocks, so I can... I am, ladies and gentlemen, pack it up. I am the smartest man alive, I swear. Let's go ahead and put a stack in each of these. You would not believe the things that go on in my brain. Ladies and gentlemen, it's frightening, the depths of my intelligence. I really like that. I'm quite a fan of this little utility nook here, and think what I'm gonna do, in fact, is get some. You know what? Let's get 32 blocks of stone cooking up, because I want to build a stone cutter to throw in right here. Throw that up there. In fact, throw all this up there. Get out of my inventory. Go. Be gone with you. Oh, not you. Not you. Not you. Not you. Oh, no. Away. Away. Silly. Silly peasants. Oh, in fact, with this now, I can... There we go. Oh, if I were in a position to go ahead and start building farms, you would be wonderful. Like an iron farm. I might actually build an iron farm in this series. Let me know down in the comments if you guys want to see that. Because I don't typically build a whole lot of farms. In my last few worlds, I've... Oh, right, I don't have any torches. In my last few worlds, I've gotten lucky and managed to... find like some iron veins, so I can just get like thousands and thousands of pieces of iron just slowly the normal way, and then I eventually get an enchanted pick and some fortune, and you know, I just never run out of iron ever again. Oh Lord, once again, frighteningly intelligent. So good at this game. Did I mention it's been like 13 years? 14 now. Ugh. Incredibilis. Yep, I think that is honestly a great place to kind of cap off today's episode. I don't want to bore you guys too much since I play this game kind of slow, agonizingly slow, if you haven't been able to tell. I think this is an excellent beginning to everything. We've got our little house on the tableau set up, or halfway set up. We got our first farm dug in. We've got a well. We've established a mine. There's a goat up there. Look at him go. Hello, sir. Yeah, and I think this series is going to go great places, and I honestly look forward to making the next episode. Thank you all for watching. Please subscribe if you feel like it, or leave hate comments if you don't. I'll understand. But until then, I will see you all next time.